So Guiseley lining up now and beginning to prepare to get this game underway with kick-off, as Guiseley will be shooting from left to right. So that means from as we sit, so that means defending the goal behind the scoreboard and the railway end of the ground. It's underway, and the first effort is to punt the ball forward and headed up in the air by Trialist. Guiseley now just pick up the ball with Kaine Felix, middle of the park, plays it out here. Matty Gillam collects, tries to run past his man on the right-hand side. Dispossessed, but Prince Polo is up there to collect onto his left foot on the edge of the penalty area, floats it in up towards the Trialist at the back post, who launches himself at it, doesn't make a clean connection. In the end, it's comfortable for the goalkeeper to claim, and Halifax come away with the ball and bring it up towards the halfway line and send it down towards the Lions back line, where Hamza Ben Sharif collects the ball cleanly and plays it upfield towards Gillam. Cantrell and Ekpolo exchange passes. Game's just a little bit more stretched. Ekpolo with a hand up in apology as his crossfield ball is very poorly put out of play. Still 0-0 here, 11 minutes gone.
Probably about the most dangerous Guiseley have looked for the last in this first 10 minutes. Ekpolo's cross just to the number 10 at the far post. Didn't quite get the connection on it he would have liked. Head on by Hamza Ben Sharif. And then, a loose touch, and Kaine Felix might just be through. He's on the edge of the area, takes a shot, and he's put it in. First goal here at Nethermoor since March, and it's Kaine Felix who gets it. And a pre-season goal again for Felix. He scored on Tuesday night with his head this time. A more trademark finish as Felix races through into the penalty area and slots the ball past the goalkeeper, and it's Guiseley 1, Halifax 0. The ball just goes in the box, in the Halifax box for a moment. Actually, it was a rather unexpected ball played in there. And then Dan Cowan has just headed it back. There's a couple of errors at both ends of the field. This, at one end, there was a loose ball that almost gave Kaine Felix a chance, and then it goes back into the Lions half, and Dan Cowan, with a routine nod back to the goalkeeper, the Trialist goalkeeper, heads it just too far away from him, and it's a corner kick to Halifax. I'm sure on the bench they won't be too impressed with either set of defending there. Halifax has crossed this one in, and it's a goal. A sliding challenge, not quite sure who's scored it. Like I say, I don't have the numbers and the names. The numbers, we'll find that out, but it's an equalising goal for Halifax. A good delivery from a corner that shouldn't have been, and it is now Guiseley 1, Halifax 1.
Yeah, and it's frustrating because it's all come from that header by Dan Cowan, who 22 minutes in, I thought Cowan's done really well. He's just made a little mistake there, a little bit too much on the header, gone out for the corner, and then it's a bit of a one off the training ground, isn't it, into the area, and now Maher there with a nice little finish by the defender.
So that was Niall Maher scoring the equaliser.
You can see the lads are building the fitness up, and for both teams, and again it's that thing of just getting to know different players, getting to know individuals and seeing what you can do with it.
Well, Halifax do again make the ball work well and pass it into the box. The Trialist number 10 feels he had should have earned a foul, but referee wasn't interested. The ball played forward, found into the right-hand side of the penalty area, a shot that was lifted over the bar thanks to a deflection that earns Halifax another corner after a successful set piece previously. I'm pretty sure they'll be confident that they can make the Lions pay once again, this time from the right-hand side, the opposite side of the field from the one they scored from. This crosses in, another wicked delivery, curls in, but unfortunately the players that had congregated at the near post, from Halifax's perspective, weren't at the back post where it might have landed. George Cantrell's won possession back in. Prince Ekpolo's moving it down nicely. George Cantrell into the box, plays it square, but only finds an orange shirt. It's cleared. Guiseley had a little bit of momentum there, but the visitors, in fairness, got back into good shape, raced back into position, and were able to snuff out the danger. Guiseley chasing and scurrying, trying to win possession back, but they're not doing so. And now Dan Cowan's just let through another opportunity, and it's a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and it'll be 2-1. And Halifax now are 2-1 up. And again, an error.
Halifax on 28 minutes, scored by number 7, Jamie Allen.
And it's Jamie Allen who has made it 2-1 to the visitors. And unfortunately, the Lions, having led, now trail. And unfortunately as well, they are 2 defensive errors, aren't they? There's a lot to work on the training ground at the moment.
Again, when you're that trialist, you're trying to make that impression. So it'll be interesting to see what Russ and Marcus think of him.
Corner this time, whipped in and almost in. Took, I think, a deflection from Cowan, headed off the line and away, I think, by Cantrell. And there was an optimistic shout for a claim that it had gone over the goal line. And Cowan collects the ball up towards the halfway line. He plays it in here to Cantrell, gets it back. Then Cowan plays a nice ball up here towards Felix, but Felix is closed down before he can get it under control. And then wins the ball back inside the penalty area as the clearance isn't made, and then has a shot that's smothered by the goalkeeper from close range. A moment of hope, swiftly snuffed out. Now Polo's lunged to win the ball for Guiseley in the middle of the park and plays a nice combination play with Cantrell into the box. Whips the ball across the face of the 6-yard area. Really nice play, but unfortunately Kaine Felix or Matty Gillam weren't quite well placed to make that final touch, as Brad Nicholson has this throw, perhaps the last moment of the half, launches this one long and into the box, up towards Hamza Ben-Sharif. He's got 2 on him, can't win that, but it's sent back into the area by Gabriel Johnson. It just lands a little bit too far from Matty Gillam to be able to make a connection on it. And the referee calls time on that first 45 minutes. An interesting half. Great to be back at Nethermoor. Great to be enjoying the football once again. And it was even better when Kaine Felix scored after 13 minutes. But after that, Halifax rallied, and after a cheaply conceded corner, Niall Maher equalised as the ball was whipped into the 6-yard box, and he was on hand just to tap the ball home from close range. And then 6 minutes later, bit of a mix-up in the back line, and through went Jamie Allen to get the second and keep Halifax on top through till half-time. And then trialist number 12, I think, is the only swap for Guiseley. It looks like there's going to be some wholesale changes in the Halifax side. So again, forgive me, and we will have to just try to pick it up as we can as we go along. So we're back underway, and Guiseley now shooting from left to right, right to left as we watch, with Halifax immediately on the attack. Opting to take the free kick, stand over it. Howarth it is who delivers. Headed away before it finds its way through to Ben-Sharif. It played back here. Howarth again gets a touch. He plays it out to the right-hand side. Cantrell through the legs of the defender. Goes into the box. Plays it back. Headed down by Kaine Felix. And it's taken a deflection and gone behind for a corner. Lovely stuff, that, from the Lions. It's been a labour of love over the summer, I can tell you, and a huge amount of effort as well from John Clements, who's done a fantastic job. So watch out for that. It'll make a big help financially. The Lions now have to defend, and there's a shot that comes in. Great save from the trialist keeper. Has he done enough to keep it out? He has. He got a firm palm on it. It bounced inside the 6-yard box and was hoofed clear. And again, quickly taken. This one, Cantrell's sent down towards Felix, and he's done well to rob the defender, get into the box, takes a shot, palmed away by the goalkeeper at his near post, and it's gone behind for a corner. But that was great anticipation, first by George Cantrell with a good throw, but then great work again from Kaine Felix.
Kaine Felix doing Kaine Felix things, closing down the defender, making them make a mistake, taking full advantage of it. It was a good low shot to the keeper's left-hand near post, and he did well actually to get down and turn it around the post.
but plenty of Lions in the box to aim for. This one whipped in towards the 6-yard box towards Hamza Ben Sharif. Really well defended, good header. Player down in the area. He's just getting himself up now whilst Kaine Felix collects it back to goal on the hand side, but he does well. Bit of trickery, gets the ball across into the box, in towards Hamza Ben Sharif's head. Overhead kick here from Gillam. Fires the ball over the bar, but that was pretty good stuff there from the Lions once again. Felix with a good delivery from the left-hand side. A nod in from Hamza Ben Sharif, and then Gillam tried the acrobatic one, but this time come off.
Yeah, again, Kaine creating stuff down the left from almost nothing. Good cross deep to the far post. Hamza Ben Sharif calmly nodding it back. And then, you know, that overhead kick that Aaron Martin did against Gateshead? Nothing like that.
Now, Guiseley with the corner, left-hand side, whipped into the box, headed over the top of Dan Cowan's head, picked up by Kaine Felix, working ever so hard. Right-hand side, crosses it back in, flick from Gillam. Doesn't send it towards the goal, though. It was a difficult one. Gillam was racing backwards to try and get onto the ball that was whipped in there from Kaine Felix. Tried to flick it behind him towards a goal, and just couldn't get the angle right, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. Is in there, as is Gillam and Hamza Ben Sharif. It whips in. Gillam is the man who gets the final touch inside the 6-yard box. Again, he's stretching up to try and make connection on the ball, which came in with real pace and just a bit too much, really, to be able to plant his head onto it and send the ball goal-bound behind for a goal kick. Still 2-1 to Halifax. The corner comes in. Still surprises me. The corner hasn't been dealt with well. Gabriel Johnson collects. Then he's fouled. I didn't know which way the referee was going to go with that, because the foot might have been a little high when he won the ball.
Both going for the ball, and they both clattered into each other.
And it'll be trialist 10 maybe to take it. No, he dips it over to the right when Hamza Ben Sharif takes it. By the time that works, the defenders closed it down, and within 2 yards has blocked it. And now the counter-attack could be on as Halifax get a throw just inside the halfway line. And now rolled out to Gabriel Johnson, who quickly plays it down the left-hand side. Kaine Felix back in his pomp, collects the ball, takes it past the defender into the penalty area. He'll get a shot away. It takes a deflection, surely? No, it doesn't. It's out for a goal kick. Kaine Felix got a firm strike on it, and it just curled away from the goal and behind. And it will be a goal kick
again.
For
absolutely backs
Halifax.
Himself. Slightly hurries the shot, hits it slightly off balance, and always going wide. But again, he's been a threat, continues to be a threat all the way through.
Left-hand side, Felix, edge of the penalty area, left flank. Felix dips it back into the box. Down here, Johnson with a shot, takes a deflection, gets away from Gillam. Then a little deflection from trialist 10 as the clearance comes in, and it's a goal kick after trialist 10's effort goes just the wrong side of the upright. It just looked like it was opening up there, didn't it, Dave?
It did. Kaine, again, gets to the byline, gets the ball across, and then it just sort of pinballs around the 6-yard box, fell to Gabriel, and then Halifax just throwing bodies in the way of it to try and stop the ball from going in, and just unfortunately didn't land kindly for anyone in a Guiseley shirt.
Play back underway now from the feet of Guiseley's trialist goalkeeper, Hamza Ben Sharif. Firm ball forward is the last entry into the action this afternoon of what's been a fairly major afternoon for Guiseley and for Nethermoor, and for football's return to the club. Kaine Felix scored for Guiseley to give the Lions a 1-0 lead, but Niall Maher and Jamie Allen both scored within quick succession in 6 minutes of each other. All the goals in the first 30 minutes. It finished after that with two teams that were changed in terms of lots of changes in the Halifax side. Just the one swap, though, for Guiseley, surprisingly. And in the end, Guiseley have run out in their return here at Nethermoor in a pre-season friendly, where, of course, a score doesn't matter. But it's finished here. A defeat for the Lions. Guiseley 1, Halifax 2.